SourKidsProductions.
The only two girls fighting for me is Jack in the Box and Wendy right now. Just like, just that's good. I wish I had those problems.
I didn't know Jack in the Box was a girl.
I didn't know.
Oh wait, I don't know.
I mean,
it's 2022 now. You know, ain't no judgment here, bro. I'll accept you for whatever you want, bro. Whatever you want in you.
Whatever Jack was that night.
Yeah.
Could have been Jackie
Which one was yours?
in the box.
It don't matter.
Jackie in the Box.
You guys are fucking canceled.
You doing that?
Oh, I'm doing it. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Dawn 817 here with 682.
Motherfucker always calls me 682. I'm Lupe Chavez.
And I'm Manny Lerma.
817 is the original.
She get it. She gets it.
There you go. She feels it. She knows.
I'm
She knows.
817 girl.
She knows. She knows. But today we're here and joined by the man, the legend, Accomplice, and the WeLitWednesday crew.
I brought the lady committee with me. Well, half of the lady committty.
Yes.
But I got my producer, Chana Lee, and I got my intern, Priscilla J. Y'all can say what's up.
Hey, what's up?
Hello. I was gonna say hello, Governor. I felt that out of you.
I felt it coming out.
I just
She got
felt the
real
energy.
classy with
You
you.
know, we just came from the show. You know, we film on the same day. So I just thought, you know, bring the energy. You know, we had a vibe going, just bring it over to the canceled show.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah. Go on
for
ahead
sure,
and bring
for
that
sure.
energy. Bring
Thank
it.
you, Thank you for coming, too.
Yeah, you know, we just missing Mandy Red, you know.
Yeah, that's it.
And DJ Mac 10.
You know, oh yeah, and DJ Mac 10. You know, Mandy, if you ever want to, you know, reply to my messages, you know.
She's in diva mode, bro.
I've been trying to
She's
get
in
at
diva
you, but you
mode.
know, whenever you have time, you know, go on ahead and let her know I've been shouting her out. You know?
She
definitely
really
been in
has,
diva
no.
mode.
No, I know she's been busy. She's been
extremely
working.
busy.
Yeah.
Yes, so.
She just got a couple publications and a few magazines over the weekend. We had a toy drive. And well, shout out to everybody that pulled up. You know, it was a success. It's just very, I think, very fundamental to give back to the city. You know, people of influence, we need to use our platforms to try to raise awareness that there's a lot of kids out here that would love, you know, anything, just any type of gift that they can open up on Christmas Day. And I think we need to put the Christ back in Christmas.
Exactly.
You
You
know?
just mentioned that today.
Yeah, I don't want a lazy text,
Yes.
Xmas, and I just, well, the reason for the season is that what we said? Yeah, well, let's celebrate whose birthday it is. It's Christ. You know, let's put Christ back in Christmas.
Yeah,
And I stand on that.
Yeah, but you're definitely right. I think people with like platforms, any kind of platform, if you could give or do something,
do it.
it doesn't really matter how big it is, as long as you can try to do something. It helps the community, it puts a smile on the kid's face, and
Absolutely.
what's better than that? Especially whenever you're making kids happy. That's the best thing you could ever do in life.
Absolutely. And I just consider myself, I've been popular my whole life, man. Like from school to anything I transition to do, which is, you know, it's a blessing in its own. But every time I have a voice and people listen, I try to say something that I think is bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's like, man, I need to say this, I'll say it. I don't give a fuck if there's only 7 people in the room. If I think it needs to be said, I'm going to say it.
Yeah.
And I think that's just leader capabilities that, you know, I've been blessed with. But we got to put the Christ back in Christmas, man.
I definitely agree, man.
I think that's how I feel.
Well, the thing is that everybody's so sensitive now. Everybody thinks they're politically correct, or everybody. And it's usually the dumbasses that do no research, that don't know exactly what they're talking about,
Absolutely.
or they heard their favorite influencers all say that, and now that's what everybody's going by. Like, you know, I remember when we used to say Merry Christmas. Now everybody says Happy Holidays, right?
Yeah. Or Xmas.
Xmas.
That was very controversial like a few years
Yeah,
ago.
it still is, because somebody says, well, I'm not this and that. I'm like, well, it doesn't matter. You know, it's still just Happy Holidays, you know, or Merry Christmas. We all know what.
Mm-hmm.
So
It tends to be the people who don't know politics got a lot of opinions about politicians or politics in general. People that don't know religion or not spiritual, they got a lot to say about religion.
Right.
You know, and I can't say like, don't let one bad experience with a church or an individual of the church ruin your outlook on it's like, dude, you'd be crazy. Because there's so many people involved in that. It's just like, oh, I got treated bad at a football game one time. I've never watched a football game in my life. It's like, dude, that's retarded.
Like, I'm guilty of that, bro. I'm guilty of that.
So someone will use a bad church experience and be like, oh, I don't deal with churches. So one time this one dude judged me. And it's like, dude.
Hey,
all right.
When you look a certain way, you get judged. Like,
You know, I mean, everybody's hypocritical.
Yeah.
I think
You
so.
know, I'm a father.
Yeah.
Hey, don't do as I do as I say. So I'm very hypocritical. So
Yeah.
I understand, you know, church people. And I'm only really talking about church. Last week was my birthday. I got baptized on my birthday.
Oh, happy
shit.
birthday,
my
man.
spiritual journey's been different.
All right.
You know, but I just came to an understanding where, like, man, it's a powerful book, bro. It ain't really even a book. It's like a dictionary with a bunch of stories.
Right.
And that withstood time. Like, I'm talking, it lasted longer than kingdoms, castles, rock. This book, I mean, people weren't even writing on paper when the book started. Didn't they say Moses had tablets?
It's on tablets and
You know what I'm saying?
Sanscripts and
So the message got to be that strong. I'd be a fool not to. You
Right.
know?
Right.
But I ain't trying to go that direction.
No.
It's the
Let's talk
holidays.
about it,
so
man. No.
this is the cancel
like,
show, bro.
let's
We go
talk
every
about
You know,
direction.
I get real passionate because I'm opinionated
No,
about the
it's-
subject.
I
Because
like it.
especially when you're poor, like how I was, like my gifts are wrapped in newspaper. My gifts are wrapped in brown paper bags. Like, I could really speak on
I
that
can
shit.
relate
Like
to
that's
that.
my pictures.
We
Yeah.
had
They're
Salvation
like, what is
Army
that? Like
bags.
that's a paper
Same.
bag from fucking
The black
Kroger.
bags.
Like,
Mhm.
yeah, like
Yeah,
that's
that's
how
how
my
mine
gifts
was.
are wrapped. I wasn't no wrapping paper.
Yeah.
No, we had
To this day,
newspapers
if I smell plastic, I'll think of the Salvation Army. Like
Oh,
no
wow.
shit.
Oh, wow.
Like and I'll have a trigger I'll take me back to that. You know, the long lines.
Mhm.
the
Oh,
long
yeah.
Yeah,
waiting,
so I
you
come
know.
up off hope, faith, belief. Like
So,
when you're poor, that's all you got. It's
Yeah.
real easy to have a lot of shit and be like, "Oh, I don't believe in God. I'm,
yeah,
you know, this is the science and the nah."
Yeah.
Dude, shut the fuck up, dude. I'm from the fucking. All we had was our hope, but don't put your hope in the wrong shit. Don't hang on to a rock and hope you can float.
yeah.
Nah, you can put your faith in God. That's the right thing. Good things will happen as long as you live that. You try to live that. You know, that good lifestyle, good-hearted lifestyle. I think you'll be blessed.
See, I have a. I was talking to my teacher, which is he's a spiritual guy, you know, and
Kindergarten, high school. When
Huh?
you say teacher,
Oh, no,
what do you
he-
mean?
my martial art master,
Oh,
he's,
okay. Muay Thai?
kung fu,
Okay.
Shaolin kung fu.
Karate.
Okay.
So karate and kung fu.
No,
is
kung
different.
fu is the Chinese martial arts, the ones where the 5 animal systems, the tiger, the snake, kind of like Kung Fu Panda, but that's
That's my
really-
nickname for him.
But karate, so it don't
Karate.
go by belts in kung fu?
Kung Fu, yes. We go by same thing, belts. Everything is structured almost the same.
Because
But
my
it's just-
kids fight mixed martial arts.
Oh
They've
yeah,
been fighting for Well, I
Yeah,
mean, carry
Well,
on.
I'll tell you in a minute. But the thing is that a lot of people are so caught up in the Christianity, like, oh, well, if I say whatever I say is right and you're wrong,
Mhm.
instead of putting aside and being like, hey man, like I always tell the story that I had a brother that is an atheist, a friend of mine, so I call him like my brother. But the thing is that because he believes that, and I believe in God, I feel like it's my message to show him what truly brotherly love is. So whenever he had no friends, I'm your friend. Whenever if I have food, it's half of your food. Whenever you're by yourself, I got your back, bro. You're not alone. But see, the thing is that people get caught up in like, no, you're wrong. It says it right here. See, people will pick and choose the script they want it to fit.
Exactly.
We were set here to show each other like, hey man, I got you. Just sometimes by a simple "how are you" changes a person's world, and that's I'm a contestant of that because that happened a couple of days ago. I asked this lady at the store like, "How's your day today?" And she just kind of like, "What the hell?" And she just started talking, and from there she just started telling me her life story, and
Yeah, absolutely.
you know what I mean. But and there's sometimes that people we just need to let go of that, that I'm right, you're wrong, and just I'd like to call it being a human.
I
You know?
mean, hey,
And through that path, you're showing him that where God is love. You know what I mean? So, and then later on, you'd be like, oh, dang. Even if you did believe, you're like, well, I had a brother that had my back. Well, who sent me here? You see that? And that's when people start like, oh, wow. Like, damn, I never thought of that.
yeah, absolutely. Even on the show, on the We Lit show, we have a minute. We call it Mandy's Minute. Well, actually, it's been titled a lot of things lately, just
Lately, it really
circumstantial.
has.
But
Yeah.
I try to practice peace and positivity at least for a minute of a 2-hour show because I feel, I don't know, everybody's going through something.
Yep.
And I don't really know who needs to hear this, but I'm going to say it. And even if it don't latch on that week or that hour, maybe the next week, but as long as I say something that could be encouraging when someone's like, yo, you're right. Like the only one that can stop me is me, or whatever the saying may be. I just think sometimes you need to put something in the air, and if someone's gonna grab it that needs it, and if they need that, that can hopefully it's beneficial in their situation or whatever they got going on. But I just want to be the one that catapult that positivity in the air. Hopefully someone hit someone in the face, they'll catch it, they'll be awakened. Just things
Love
like
it.
that. And I think sometimes we need to put more action into ideas, so that that's how you transfer energy.
Right.
One bad moon come in here and fuck up all our shit.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? One bad seed could really ruin that fruit. So I'm trying to, man, these seeds too strong, but we push that bad
Nice.
seed out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and I'm really focused on energy and vibes. Vibes are situational. So
Yeah.
really, that's been my biggest transition into music. My last album, did y'all jam my last album, The Boss Talk?
Yeah, I've been listening to it on and
I
off
think,
since it came out.
It wasn't an album where,
Yeah.
where I gained most of my notoriety from was, street lingo and
Yeah, because everything that you're doing now is
boss
more
talk and
positive, more.
yeah, because I come from that. And
Yeah.
in my music, I've always spoke my lifestyle. I've always spoke my situations, what I've seen, what I've been through, the stories I have to tell. But now becoming a father and being just, particular, I want my kids to listen to. I didn't want them to hear all that. So if I don't want them to hear all that, but they're like, damn, Dad, you make music?
Yeah, you do that, Dad.
I need to give them something with substance, something that says something. So it really made me start reanalyzing my life. So that's why when I get called for features or a lot of stuff that nowadays people want to work on, I'm like, well, what are you trying to get? Because I'm not that artist. I'm not going to be talking about glamorizing bitches and fucking hoes and selling drugs and shooting ops and all that shit. I don't rap about that no more. If you want this, I can give you this. But if you want that, I ain't trying to move backwards. I'm on a whole nother level right now, and I'm talking about boss shit, get money shit. Let's,
you're on that grown man
let's
shit right
encourage
now.
shit. Let's be kings, let's be fathers. Let's be men.
That's what we need right now, huh?
Because that's what I think we need more of nowadays. You don't even know what the fuck. Hey, what's up, homeboy? I'm not a boy.
You're a super boy?
What the fuck?
I'm confused.
That's a female. It's like, I don't even know, man. Like, nowadays, you're not trying to be mean. You're just trying to, well, fuck, I don't know what to call you.
I mean, and you do it out of respect.
I'm a female.
Too.
Well, bitch, your dick's hanging out your dress. What the fuck? What do you want me to say?
Your huevos are hanging, culero.
What do you want me to say?
Kind of like that. What's that?
What's that bulge?
There's a TikTok where they're doing what was it? I think they're.
I don't know to say your balls are hanging out the bottom of your fucking.
I think there was a TikTok where I don't remember. They're calling her madam or something, and she's all.
Oh,
she's at Starbucks. I think she's pouring the drink, and someone said madam, and she's all like, "Oh my god, I'm clearly shaking." Or
I think
you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, the one where
but
she's
people
in the
look
car.
at you like you're wrong, like you fucked up. It's like, how the
I'm
fuck
like-
do I know you got a beard? Like, what do you want me to say?
And that's the thing is like, what I don't. It's so messed up, though. You know what I mean? And
It's so hard to be politically correct that honestly nowadays you just got to be yourself. And if you fuck up, we got to agree to disagree because I didn't know. I didn't fucking know.
I got a rule. Like, if I don't know what you are, I'm just gonna be like, "Hi, how you doing?" I'm not even gonna refer you as anything. What's your name again? Then I'll call them whatever they tell me to call them. But
whatever.
yeah, I mean, that's what they want. I mean, I don't know. I can't just guess what you are just by looking at you because my guess is probably gonna be wrong. So if I have a question about what you are.
Bro, at the
Man,
gas
women, at
station
the end of the
yesterday,
day-
I seen a dude in a dress.
Yeah.
Dude, mustache, beard, dude in a dress, heels. I said, "Excuse me, sir." He looked mad.
It's
I said,
man.
"I don't know. He could be high.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck."
He just felt that.
Why I
way.
gotta change my pronoun, my words,
Yeah,
like
just
that?
to
I know more like just for you to get out the fucking way. You over here looking at gum or whatever the fuck you looking at. I'm trying to pay.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, my business.
but I can't guess what you're supposed to be.
Or
Right.
what you want to be called.
You
at
could
the
have
end of the
came
day.
from a drag. Like, I don't even know what to call drag, and not being disrespectful for whatever's listening, but just stay in the
Just keep it real,
obvious.
though.
Like, yo,
Yeah.
man, I'm confused. I'm just trying to carry on to my day. If you could let me by or whatever.
This is a 1 second interaction that we're probably going to be having.
Yeah, I'm never going to see you again. I'm not trying to make this a big deal.
Let's go about our way.
It's, excuse me, sir, ma'am. I don't even fucking know. Just can I pay?
Just move.
And it happens. It
No,
happens
it
more
happens
than you
every
think
day,
it
yeah.
happens.
It happens.
That's what's sad. Because my son will be like, there's a girl in the restroom. This happened at the mall. And I'm like, and then I look and I'm like,
you got to explain that.
And yeah, and it's like, why I gotta have this conversation with my 9-year-old? Like, damn, nigga, you couldn't use a fucking family restroom? Like, confusing the shit out of my kid over here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or
So-
what if she'd have went in the women's restroom and there's a little girl in there and he's fucking pulling his dick out, pissing in the urinal?
I don't think there is urinals in the women's restroom.
Confusing time.
Still.
It's
What if
there,
he
but
just has the door open?
There's not.
What if he just has the door open?
Yeah, I mean, no, I definitely understand.
I don't know how to explain that.
So my biggest issue with the whole transgender thing is sports. Like, I feel like there's a gigantic advantage between transgender
Yeah.
Versus
It's called a chromosome.
women playing against other women. You know, it's. I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's something that should be allowed. I mean, I'm all for if they want to do an all-inclusive sport where everybody can fucking play. Great. Do it. If girls want to go up against men, women, whatever, I'm cool with that. But I'm not okay with having my daughter
Yeah, absolutely.
go in a sport with.
There's just an unfair disadvantage.
Yeah, biologically, there's an unfair disadvantage. You can feel how you want, and I respect however you want to feel or however you want to be called. Have no problem with that. You can do what you want with who you want, however you want. But when it comes to my kids, I have more control over that.
Mm-hmm.
So, no, I don't want them to be in a boxing ring with a transgender woman.
And you know,
Because I feel like that's just unfair advantage. And that,
no, you're absolutely right. 1,000%. I just hate that the conversation kind of went this direction.
I'm confused on how we went from like
This is
Jesus is the reason for the season.
Well, you know,
This is a
sometimes
cancel
when
show,
you're
bro.
talking, you know, you focus on a strong angle, and I get passionate about it because I have children, man, and it's getting confusing times, and the time is so confusing where I'm at a loss for words in places I never thought, like at the mall and the red lights, like what the fuck? And it makes me think, like, what's going on? Is this the end of times? Like, are we in the last days right now? Like,
I mean, we
what?
might be, you know, rivers are drying up, shit's happening.
Even freedom of speech, bro. Like that, like, what happened to that? What happened to having an opinion? What happened to be like, you know what, I don't fuck with that opinion. Now you get banned, you get canceled, you say the wrong thing on Facebook, you're in Facebook jail for 30 days.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like anything,
true, yeah.
any platform. And it's like, damn, man, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's-
This is when you post a picture or you post something, you're vulnerable to getting feedback. And that feedback may not agree with what you just posted.
That's true.
and I
I'm like,
always,
you know what? God is great. Amen. The next dude's like, devil rules, fuck you. And they get banned for it. It's like,
Yeah.
it's not right. He said it. He has a right to say it.
yeah, he does. I
You
mean,
know what I'm saying?
everybody has the right to say whatever the fuck they want at any given point in time. That's what makes,
That's what made this country great.
that's what makes this country great. But
That's
I
what
think
made
that
it cool.
I think we're at a
Right.
time where people are just too sensitive to not to be able to have conversations.
But I understand the political argument where, my bad, I get deep, bro.
Nah, go ahead, get
It's-
this with us, bro. That's what we
it's-
do.
I understand, like, where they're like, oh, you know, on Twitter, well, they can't say certain things because it incites certain actions. I understand if I'm in the middle of Times Square and I yell, fire, fire, fucking police, fucking fire squad comes down. It's a false call. I understand, hey, you shouldn't be saying that shit. Shut the fuck up. You're banned, you're blocked. I understand that. Wrong red flags that, you know, cause action to, and it's like, that's a waste of time. It's like crying wolf.
Yeah.
Right.
I understand that. But if you're just talking about some bullshit, or if you want to be funny, or if you want to troll something,
Yeah.
you know, I think, you know, they should let everybody have an opinion on stuff. Because now, like, I don't even want to bring up Kanye, but even like
Oh,
the
this is
Twitter
like-
files, like, you know, y'all know about all that shit right from the election with the Hunter Biden and all that shit.
Oh yeah.
You know, when Elon Musk took over Twitter, you know, there was a lot of
He dropped dime on everything.
Well, there was a lot of child pornography that was allowed to be posted on there. And he really
there was a whole
watched
gang
a
of shit,
lot
bro.
of that. Pornography, period. And imagine if you're a 14-year-old on Twitter and it's on your feed. And then child pornography, like, I really, applaud the fact that he's done with Twitter in a short span of time, in a matter of weeks. Really put, for one, he let other people who he thought were shadow banned for expressing certain opinions, like on the COVID hysteria about, how they felt about the common flu and all this other shit and the masks don't work. They were all banned because if you didn't go with the support of the vaccine.
Yeah, you were banned instantly.
And it's like, nigga, they're just saying, check before you get the vaccine.
And a lot of these dudes that were banned were fucking scientists that
and they were
work
right.
in this shit.
The crazy thing is they were right.
That work in this
The
shit.
whole Hunter Biden shit, we don't know if that's true. And then like, yeah, it was true. It's like, well, that would have mattered at election time.
Yeah, that would have been very
This
important.
motherfuckers meet with China and got hookers and fucking smoke crack.
Mm-hmm.
It matters.
There's videos of it.
And it matters when Trump was calling out all this shit and he was right. It's like when a motherfucker's right, it's like, you were right. It's like, we 2 years too late.
Yeah, it's too late for that now.
But thank God Elon Musk came. And sometimes you need somebody not from that field. Elon Musk had nothing to do with social media. This motherfucker's flying to Mars and doing all this other shit. Then he comes to social media and changes everything. You know what you need? I ain't never ran a gym before in my life. I'm a fat dude.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm healthy. We're healthy. All right? But let me run a gym. And I understand it's here to get fit. We're here to get money. We're here to just, boy, I fire everybody and hire the best people that know about gyms to help me run it, to make it the most successful gym there is ever. I'm not going to keep the same people doing the same shit. Nah, you want change?
Yeah, you got to
Bring somebody else to
do
change
some drastic shit.
That's why I thought Trump, when he came and he did his shit, I respected it. Because he was a real honest liar. They're like, man, you don't pay your taxes. He's like, that makes me smart, motherfucker.
I mean, no.
Like, and he's right. So it's like, yeah, he's an honest liar.
So one thing about Trump, and I think Trump did this, was...
I'm not saying he's the greatest president ever.
No, he's not.
I'm just saying I respect some shit he did, because when he got to the White House, he fired a lot of motherfuckers. Just like Elon Musk fired 7,500 motherfuckers when he got to Twitter.
Yeah.
Because he was like, y'all got used to working at home. If you don't show up to there 40 hours a week, y'all okay, fuck y'all got to go. Now, true, he probably fired some good workers. Most of them motherfuckers had to go.
Yeah.
Like, if y'all allow this child porn shit, man, fuck out of here.
Yeah, the one thing that I say Trump did more than anything was he opened people's eyes that weren't into politics. Because I didn't give a shit about politics.
He was never a politician.
Yeah, I didn't give a fuck. But then when I seen Trump, I was like, they let this motherfucker be president?
This motherfucker used to have a show,
Yeah.
The Apprentice, where he would fire motherfuckers. I used to watch it, loved it. Trump was in rap videos.
Yeah.
Like, we would try to be Donald Trump. I got
was
Donald
wrestling.
Trump money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was like a hip-hop icon figurine type shit. So when he became president, I'm like, damn, you can really just be this and go to this?
Yeah.
America's great.
Yeah, America's great. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
And then the way the media just slandered him, you're like, fuck.
Now I don't completely disagree with everything. Because, for one, Trump's a piece of shit. Just in general as a person. He's a piece of shit.
I agree.
I mean...
I agree.
As in general as a person...
He's super racist.
Yeah.
He has I think he's super selfish.
Yeah, definitely super selfish.
He's very entitled.
But did he do shit for common interest of himself? Yes. He did everything to help himself out, to help his people out.
Think how many people are like him. Thinking how many people are America bred. Let's do this for this country. And I'm not saying it's the wrong idea. But what I'm saying is majority of these motherfuckers are like that.
No, yeah.
Because they're like, well, damn, this immigrant just got free health care. They had a baby. They don't owe shit, but I owe $90,000 in baby just having 2 babies at your hospital. Why am I in debt? They don't owe shit. What do I pay taxes for?
But tell him like Trump said, work
So
the
when
system,
you start,
motherfucker.
Yeah, when you start, he's an honest liar.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, if you want to know this system and play by it, learn how to
motherfucking
work
system.
it.
Learn the loopholes, goddammit.
Which is not wrong. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
and he's not.
I was told a long time ago, you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Yeah.
I'm not saying live by that. But what I'm saying is, it just shows how much you want it.
Right.
When you figure out the system, oh, these are the rules of the game. Oh, I can get around this and I can get around that. Makes you smart. Also makes you dedicated. Also makes you disciplined. Also makes you determined. Makes you a lot of things. Now, it also makes you a lot of other things.
Yeah.
But you can't help but respect it because you had to earn that.
Yeah.
Your average Joe couldn't get by that. No, you had to earn that shit.
And
You had to figure out the way around it.
I'm sure you got experience, especially with dealing with the music business, that you had to learn how to get around shit, how to get out of shit, how to go through loopholes and work contracts to make it work for you.
Every opportunity I earned, and that's why I'm so grateful of where I'm at. The plateau that I reached, man, I can't help but feel gratitude because nothing was given. You can't measure your success compared to someone else because y'all didn't have the same starting point.
Right.
Nor did we have the same resources. Me, a lot of motherfuckers started here. I was really down here, bro. So for me to even just get to here, I'm so grateful. Even though other people are here, I'm like, I still traveled farther with less. It's like we're digging. I got to dig a 6-foot hole to bury my mom, and so do you. But you got a shovel on a tractor, and I got a spoon. And we both finished at the same time. We both did the same hole. We both did the same job. Both got the same results. Nigga, I did my shit with a spoon. You feel me?
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, nah, it's different. It's different. And I've always felt like that. Like from the Money First saga to the High Roller saga, I've always known this is all I had. We weren't blessed with the money. We weren't blessed with investors. It was good content and grind. That's it. And if you can't applaud that, then we're not from the same place.
With so much money, like when money's involved, how do you keep a good head on your shoulders? Or what would be a good advice to someone that...
How was younger you living life, in other words?
Oh, man. You know, when you don't have nothing, and I started making, I'm talking about $250,000 a year. You do everything you wanted to do. You buy chains, you get cars, nice place. The guy never went to Disney World. I made an excuse for my kids, but I went for me. I went to Universal Studios. These are $5,000 trips. I remember one time I rented a beach house in San Diego and took my mom, my nephews, my whole family. I'm talking about like 15 people, beach house, $8,000 just to do, because we never went on a family vacation when I was young. So I was like, hey, Mom, your son did this. Like, I'm one of them cats where when I grew up, my pops was always like, don't upset your mother. Don't upset your mother. It was always like, yo, long mama, cool, we good. And no matter what my predicament is, and nowadays times, I could be going through hell and back, be dying. I got testicular cancer and all this shit. I'm about to die tomorrow. Yeah. My mama asked me how I'm great. I'm great. What you want to do? And I just felt like whenever I was getting money, I did a lot of dumb shit that had somebody I knew with money told me or guided me. You know, I probably could have went a bunch of different routes. But what I did do was a lot of that childhood shit I wish I would have, man.
You had the fun that you wish you could have had back in the day.
Yeah, but when you start describing fun, you know, and you start describing, you know, just capitalizing on moments, I have great memories. I had some great times with my family, but I wish had I thought longevity, I think I could have really transitioned to that being generational money instead of just momentary money. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, man, I ain't get deep on this shit, bro. I know we want to clown this shit, but, you know, I've been drinking, I've been smoking. So, you know, I just want to say my mind. So whoever's watching this maybe can get a little peace and understand that, you know, this life, even if it is just for a moment, man, capitalize on the moment. And always think about tomorrow, even though they tell you they may not be one. Because what people don't want you to know is the secret. The secret is plan ahead, bro.
Yeah.
Plant a seed and watch it grow. That's the secret.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the secret. And
like
once they understand that, you look at shit different.
Yeah, like I always tell everybody, I'm like, I work hard Not for me. Not because I think I'm gonna make a shitload of money later on in the future. I work hard just because of the simple fact that I got kids.
Absolutely.
And these kids are going to schools that I could never go to.
Absolutely.
Because when I was little, I didn't have that opportunity to go to these schools. You know, I got a son in college right now. I got a daughter that's going to she goes to TCC, but they have a high school inside of TCC. So when she graduates, she's going to graduate with an associate's degree and her high school diploma.
That's fine.
So, you know, and I'm trying to set my kids up for positions for them to be able to have that generational wealth. Because I may not be able to do it for them.
Yeah.
And I've come to that conclusion. But at the end of the day, I'm going to bust my ass to make sure that they have the opportunities that I didn't have on whatever they want to be.
And that's what it's all about. Because sometimes, you know, especially as fathers, if we can't provide things like wealth or, you know, other attributes that we gain, like houses and cars and shit, one thing we could definitely leave behind is ethics and morals and, you know, stuff to stand on. Because I think if you have a grounding, then you know where the ground is. So you know where, this is how I jump up and get up here. And I think you need morals, or you need foundation, you need grounding, you need to be taught to have a backbone. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you stand on that shit. Don't break your morals for nothing. If that job don't want you to have them morals, don't break it. Go somewhere else.
Yeah, fuck that job.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Because once you break your code of ethics, it's like, what won't you do for money? This dude out here, it's like giving hand jobs for money. And I said, what won't you do? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I hate to put it in words, but
Hey, man, I'll do some shit for some money, bro.
but you don't want your kids to fall in that. Yeah. So you want them to,
No, and I always tell everybody that, you know, being like a first generation American, my mom and dad came from Mexico.
Your parents are immigrants.
Yeah, my parents are immigrants.
My grandparents are immigrants.
So I'm a first generation fucking American. So everything that they couldn't show us being in the fucking new land is what I got to show my kids.
Yes.
So I can't have that shitty start that I had, which, you know, mom did everything that she could, but she was busy working all fucking day.
You grew up religious?
Kind of. Not really. My mom's Catholic, you know, everybody in my family.
Catholic's a different type of religion.
Yeah,
right?
Catholic is a different type.
You grew up religious?
Not really, but my mom's Catholic. So, I mean, my mom wasn't strict like that on religions because she has, but I mean, we did the whole, what do you call that? Like, not need
Ash
bread.
Wednesday,
Ash Wednesday and all that.
Father,
Yeah.
Son,
I'm like,
Holy
Mom,
Spirit.
but you had kids way before you were.
You broke that.
Okay, Mom. But now, I mean, she wasn't as strict, but yeah, she was a very spiritual person, you know.
So my mom's the type of person that'll sit down and with her Bible and just read it, just to read it, you know. And this is her being a woman that never went to school and just, you know, across the border, is in America now. You know, we're over there translating everything for her. But one thing she would always do is every day and night, she'd sit down next to her picture of the Virgin Mary and sit there and read the Bible and then, you know, mom's always been hard on me because she always says that I tend to do the wrong shit just because I felt like doing
That's
it.
just a motherly.
And that's just a motherly instinct in her. And I think because of her, I feel like, hey, these kids can't do the same shit I did because I put her through hell. And then having kids changes perspective on every fucking
absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's
I
agree.
I had a kid when I was 16.
15 on my end.
Oh, see, so you know. You know.
But yeah.
that means y'all grew up with your kids.
Yeah,
Pretty
I grew
much,
up. So
Pretty much.
I grew up with my kids, and like even now, like he'll be
How
like,
old your oldest right now?
my oldest is 19 right now.
Wow.
He's 19 right now. Like I say, he's in college and everything, doing his thing, you know. But like you said, I grew up with my kids, so I'm experiencing things that I didn't experience when I was little, but I can experience it with him now. You know, I went to my first basketball game with them, my first football game with them.
Exactly.
So-
yes.
As long as you know you're not dead, which means God's not done with you.
Yeah.
When you think, man, God, I had a kid at a young age and I'm going through this and these hard times. And then you look at now, man, I'm able to do all this for my son. And we get to experience for the first time together. That just goes to show you, God had you this whole time. He had you this whole time for this purpose, for you to experience that. You experience something people don't get to experience. Going to a basketball Mavericks game with your son for the first time, doing a lot of, just like I got to do with my kid going to Disney World, Universal Studios, because they're like, you ain't going to feel it right with your pops.
Mm-hmm.
But you're going to feel it right with your kid. And I just think God, he really knows timing, and he really knows what you need, even when you don't know. So a lot of times we feel we're lost, and a lot of times we feel like we're not where we need to be, whether mentally, spiritually, just economically. But I feel that there's always going to be that time when he shows you, now you understand. And you are where you are. And one thing I would hate to do is just to die. And, God has this piece of paper. And I seen this in a meme. And he just puts a piece of paper over to you. He says, flip it over. You see how you lived your life, right? On the other side of that paper is what I meant for you to be. You look at it, you're like, damn, I could have been this.
It could have been so much more.
Had I paid attention to the signs or lived went this way. And I think that my life right now that I'm living, I don't want that flipping over the card to be my biggest regret. I'm trying to listen to the signs, pay attention to the vibes and with the message I'm getting, go that way. And even if that means changing everything I've been accustomed to for the past 35 years, then so be it. But I'm at a point in my life where I know if nothing changes, nothing changes. I'm ready for change. I'm ready for adaptation. I'm ready for leveling up. I'm ready for whatever God wants to shine the light on, I'm going to go that way. And I know that's going to make sacrifices. I'm going to have to sacrifice a lot. And whatever it is, I just think I'm at a point in my life where I'm ready to do that. And if anybody listening to this feels that message, I think you should be at a point in your life where you're man enough to take that step, because everything has a step one. Mm-hmm. Everything. Don't be ashamed to let everything down and take your step one for your new ladder. It's going to take you to that next plateau.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's what I always tell everybody too, is like, you got to take that risk. If you don't take that risk to do something that you really want to do, you ain't never going to know if it actually works for you. Mm-hmm. And until you do that, even though that risk, that little step that you're going to take might be harder, might cause it to lose a lot of shit. But at the end of the day, if you don't do it, then you're just content with living how you're supposed to.
I keep teaching my sons that failure is good.
Yeah,
because you tried. Failure is gonna be your best friend because you try. At least now you know what works and what don't.
Yeah,
figure it out. Man, I be hard on myself, bro. Talking about them. I get so emotional because I was never like this. Like growing up, I was the other dude. But it's evolution.
It's supposed to
go from this to this to this to that.
Yeah, everything has to.
That's how I know I'm going in the right path.
Yeah,
because I ain't stayed the same.
There you go.
I ain't the same street cat. I ain't the same street gangster. I handle shit different. You know what I'm saying? Certain shit I tolerate, certain shit I won't tolerate. But I had to learn that. And I feel I'm comfortable in my skin now. And I think the fans that heard the new album heard the progression and the feedback I've got on it. If you just want straight gangster songs, the album's whack. If you just want straight real songs, the album's whack. If you just want straight, it was just an album for people who love good music in general.
Right.
And all the songs had substance where I was telling a part of my story of how I got to where I'm at now. From boss talking to, raising kings.
You're just on a whole other level now. I mean, you went through your stage where you were young and on some hood shit, and now you're a grown businessman. You're doing some grown man shit.
You do a lot of bad things for a good reason. Man, you just pray peace of mind is the result.
Yeah.
Say, man, don't let me do all this bad shit for a good reason and it end up being fucked up. Like, if your family's hungry and you go steal food and you end up in prison for the rest of your life with a cut off hand, that's a fucked up reward for what you thought was right. I did some wrong shit for a good reason, and my reward is how I thought it should be. Like, thank God it opened up my eyes. Because I can't keep doing that wrong shit for the right reason.
Yeah.
Because one of these results going to be bad.
So we got the whole We Lit Wednesday crew in here.
Yes.
Yes.
So how is it working with Accomplice? Go ahead and give us the dirt. Let us know.
I mean, he's cool. He's very easy to work with. Like, there's not too much to say about it. Like, he's actually a good, person to work with at the radio station. He's part of the vibe that brings everybody together. Like, honestly, personally, when it comes to the radio station, like, I feel like it's just like a whole family in one room. So that's
But you, Priscilla,
not me.
the intern.
Like literally the last 30 so minutes or something like that. Each time that I've gone, because I really consider you as a mentor, you as well, everybody, and the team. But literally every time we have an episode, we have a show, it's a whole, not a whole sermon, but you leave with something besides just, hey, it's We Lit Wednesday, have fun, turn up, all this stuff. But I feel like we take home a little piece of wisdom with us
Every
after that,
day.
because we're all trying to do something besides just We Lit Wednesday. We're trying to do more than just what we are on the platform.
Right.
And like you guys just witnessed it right now, just having a conversation with him, it gets you thinking, it gets the wheels turning on all that. So
This is their step one, I feel.
Yeah.
Even though I'm on a couple of steps above, I feel that this is their step one. And you got to think, man, just to make a long story short, I just see a lot of great things for 2023
Oh yeah.
with the team that's not here and the team that is here.
Well, so far you guys got great chemistry, right? You guys talk. I mean,
Yeah.
From what I see, you guys are.
I would say
For the
so. That's
most
more
part.
of a fan perspective.
for the most part, I'm just kidding.
Throw hands Friday. I mean.
Just kidding. No, but we have a good team.
All right, let me ask you this: who's the hardest worker in the?
Definitely not me. I'd say probably Chana.
Yeah.
Chana and Mac
Man,
10.
applause.
'Cause, Mac 10's got to do the mixes, but Chana produces the whole show, and she really put Priscilla J on,
Yeah.
get her radar already.
I did.
I
And
just
I'm
think-
thankful for her. I am so thankful for her.
Yeah.
For the
I just
time.
think I'm the head of just making sure the format is on time,
Yeah.
but I don't really participate in what makes it on time. It's all Chana
Really?
and Priscilla.
Mhm.
And me and Mandy just kind of like, all right,
They
count us
just-
down to when it's time to
they
talk.
just-
You're the
honestly,
boss.
they
You get to do
chill,
that.
like,
Yeah, so they're really, the ones that make it.
Yeah.
If the
You
show's
guys are
fucked
putting in all
up,
the work.
yeah.
I have someone to blame. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Chana,
That
what's
would be-
this?
You
that would
guys
be-
do that. Why didn't you tell me? I was like, I said 10 seconds left.
You didn't say that.
they act
That
more.
happens
Priscilla will be
to
like,
them.
"You're too mean to me." Chana's like, "You're always talking shit," and like they say their feelings.
Oh.
We do.
But I feel if we can't, then it's not open.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, if
Right.
you can't speak your mind and take the criticism the way it's supposed to be taken,
Yeah,
then you're doing it for all the wrong reasons.
For sure.
Like, you're not going to improve. You're not going to make things better.
yeah. I'm not there to talk down on her to where she leaves, and I'm not there to use authority over anybody. I think that's where police brutality happens.
Right.
You give it an authority and you just abuse that shit. I've never been like that because I understand the fact we're all here is to work towards a goal. And we got to get to that goal.
Right.
Not me, we. And when we get to that goal, then we'll all reap the rewards of that goal.
Yeah.
Not just myself, because I always give my team credit. I'm a team player, bro. Like, played sports my whole life, so I understand, what is it? There's no I in team.
There's not.
No.
There's an I in win, baby.
Well, there is an I and A, right?
Hidden.
Hidden.
Winner?
Yeah. If you look at the A, right, there's like an I.
What school did you go to?
I'm live.
You did go to East Side.
Except for why?
He went to Poly High School. Right?
Oh,
Poly
you
High
went to
School.
Poly.
Why
She's
you
like,
say that?
hey, the way she said it too, she's
Yeah,
like,
that's
oh,
right.
She knew.
sorry.
Anyways.
I know your teacher.
No, but I would say that though, as a team in the studio, we're supportive, but I think outside of it, everybody else does their own projects, their own things. And it's one of those things, I have a question, I know that I can hit up, hey, I'm wanting to do this. What do I need to do to get to that?
That's cool.
And like we said, Mandy Red's not here to be with us today, but she's out doing her
Yeah,
thing. We're going to
she's
make
busy.
sure.
Just
we're
like Mac
promoting
10
that
is.
she's
Yeah,
doing all
Mac
He's
that
10
working
stuff.
at the
as well.
bar.
See, me and this fuckhead over here, we got to figure it out. Like, cause all we got is each other. Yeah, we got each other. So I'm just like,
so the it was like the question that I think everybody thinks of. Priscilla asked me.
What did I ask you?
She said, "Why is it the canceled show?"
Oh, I did.
What are we going to talk
Yeah.
about? She thought we were going to talk about
Like cancel
pretty much
culture,
everything we
like
just talked
cancel-
about.
or like-
Well, no, the whole story of this is just people having conversations. You not being afraid to say whatever the hell you want, and you being able to take it. If I don't agree with you, I just don't agree with you. And we could talk about why we don't agree about it.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, it's just a conversation.
Yeah.
And people can't have conversations with other
That's
people
true.
without people getting offended.
That's true. That's why. That's the importance of dialogue.
That's
There
the
you go.
difference with radio and podcast.
Yeah. On radio, you can't say certain things. You
Oh
gotta
hell
be-
no!
Yeah.
You got to be on your
And
P's and Q's.
even when you get the complaints, even though they're wrong or what I consider wrong,
It comes like, man,
it still is a
fuck that.
penalty towards you.
right.
And it's like, well, they didn't like the way you said this, and it's like, well, what the fuck?
Yeah,
But they listen every week. It's a third complaint for the same person.
exactly. So, some people are just
Why?
Stop fucking
Why would-
listening.
Yeah, like what the fuck? We get offended.
Right.
Turn the fucking app off. But
that's
you
simple.
know, I think people sometimes thrive for
Drama, man. Drama's just what people want.
themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, like
They
you
love
just
it.
said.
Plus, it gives them a story to tell to whoever
Yeah.
they're. Oh man, I called in the
Yeah,
station
there you
again
go.
and
Like,
work,
I
girl.
called in and
And
I
it's
punked
like,
him.
Saying as bad publicity.
Yeah.
Type of thing.
that's why. Yeah,
yeah. So now more people want to hear them interrupt us or whatever, and
yeah.
you know, and I just think that whole do it for clout phase.
That's
Oh,
what it is.
man, come
Especially
on.
now, bro. Everybody's doing it for clout, one way or another. Somebody,
Yeah,
you
bro.
know.
I agree.
Anything can go viral now.
They'll do anything for
Yeah.
I
likes.
know.
And you see the goofy shit. It's crazy. I was just reading an article. Matt Walsh put out. Yeah. Some social media platform, but I had to read it. And last month there was 28 deaths because of TikTok challenges.
Yeah,
I've seen something like that.
All the kids were 12 and under. All 28.
what's the one that
Last month, bro.
the Tide? Right.
What was the challenge?
Oh,
the
the
fucking-
Pods, that was years ago, but it was something about like
The last one was a blackout challenge.
That.
So where you make yourself pass out and then
Oh,
film yourself
shit.
gaining back consciousness. And there was a little girl, 9-year-old girl, jumped off her bunk bed with something around her neck, and the 5-year-old boy seen it. And when the dad came, he was like, she was trying to film herself for this TikTok. And I'm talking about these are children explaining, like, he just saw his sister. It's just crazy, bro. It's crazy to me. So, you know,
Exactly.
me, I'm, you know, as a loving parent that I am, I was like, yo, you can all have TikTok. You know, I tell my son, like, I don't give a fuck. Like, when you get older and you're not on, you know how to do dumb shit. And I hate to say dumb shit because all the children that passed away doing the challenge, but I'm just saying that you have that type of
Yeah,
social network where, you know, it promotes that. And it's just sad. But, you know, it's hard to have a conversation with someone about children when they don't have children.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's like talking to someone about houses when they live in an apartment. Talking to someone about pets and they never own a pet. It's like,
right.
you know, sometimes you these social media networks are people who are trolling or people who have no experience with families or kids or being a father. Or they just talking shit.
Mhm.
Like, well, if I had a kid, you know, type of shit. But yeah, them TikTok challenges, man, I had to like, son, I don't, because you never know what the new challenge is. I know
Yeah.
they had a challenge once of drinking boiling water. Who the
So-
fuck is gonna drink? Yes.
It's the so for one, I kind of like fault that on parents too. Like, you got to teach your kids common sense from an early fucking age.
The kid, the 9-year-old that died, the mom was at Bible study and the dad was downstairs working. Happened upstairs. The 5-year-old came and told the dad. Found the girl dead, hanging from her bunk bed. Church family.
Mm-mm.
Because she had her own phone, and now they say the average 8-year-old, 60% of 8-year-olds have their own phone. She wasn't even allowed to have TikTok and had it. So sometimes it's like, fuck, what did I do wrong?
Yeah.
I try to do all the right shit. And sometimes it's like, man, I really pray my child has the mind frame to know. Now I'm not saying they were great parents just because she was at Bible study and he was downstairs working. Because they could ignore him, what I'm saying? Even Bible motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what I am saying is that you never know.
Yeah.
The family. But yeah, I do agree with you on the parenting shit. Because just like when I found out about it, I told my sons immediately. But it took those casualties for me to warn my son.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and I think it's all about people having conversations with their kids. I don't think that, like, me growing up, I don't ever recall my dad telling me, hey, you shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do that. But then that's why I was wild as fuck and I had a kid at 16.
But there wasn't this shit.
Yeah, but there wasn't all this shit either. And I'm pretty
if you
sure
watch
there
porn,
was all this shit.
You weren't in your phone tucked under your bed. Not yet on the VCR, the big screen. Like,
Yeah,
That's true.
You had
you
to
know what I'm
rewind
saying?
it.
Oh shit! It's just
You had to rewind it back to where your dad had it, or else he knew, boy.
Yeah. You had the magazines. Yeah, it was a different
Tasks were a
time.
little bit harder.
Mexican little magazine.
Yes, or the
You know
playing
what I'm
cards.
talking about?
Look,
Sorry, Dad.
the task,
No.
the task you're trying to achieve was a little bit harder to do. Now,
yeah.
it's all at their fingertips. It's all in their face. Bullying used to end when school was over and you went home and the bullying was done. Now it's all on social media. They're bullying these motherfuckers
That shit
all
continues
day.
24/7 right there.
Exactly.
Child suicide's at its highest rate.
Yeah.
Kids don't even know what gender they want to be. Like, just like I said earlier, it really makes you feel like the fucking times, bro. It's like, when you read the Bible, it's like, man, is chaos going to be in the world where people don't know what's right and what's wrong anymore? And I just feel like, man, shit, you don't even know what a fucking gender is anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even know. Just like you try to get your phone for protection and give you contact, they call when you're out of school. And next thing you know, they're on fucking Pornhub or on Twitter where there's child pornography. It's like, fuck, I can't wait for this.
Or the young ones are disrespecting the elders now. I don't know if
Yeah.
you saw it. It seemed like they had a couple of years back. Was it the knockout game? I think they're bringing that back, by the way.
What is
Where
that?
It's like if you're turned around that way, they will knock you out. From either the side or whatever.
Are you
But
fucking
yeah,
kidding
they
me?
were knocking out old ladies, old dudes, and I seen a couple of videos.
Oh, they killed a couple of them. Yeah, they got sentenced.
Yeah, but they're bringing it back now. Like they're doing that all over again. And I'm like, or
It's ridiculous.
just teachers in schools, handling these badass kids talking back and
Bro,
cussing
teachers are fucking kids. Now, if they didn't
Oh,
have that
yeah.
back in my day.
Back in my day.
Hey, we always say that, though. It's fucked up. We always say that. I'm like, man, my teacher never fucked me. And then we're like, oh, teachers are fucking kids now.
And then
That's
you
bad.
look at the teachers
That's
back
bad.
then, they're all old and shit.
I'm a kid
Hey, our
teachers
teachers
now
never
are
look
fucking-
that way.
I know.
You fucked the teacher?
I Yes, that's how
My bad,
people
my
get
bad.
misinformation. No, that happened at my high school. Something like that with the student and teacher.
Tell me.
What's her name?
All I know is they got a full scholarship to go to some
Damn.
Yeah, just look
out of
good.
it.
Got a
Huh?
recognition paper?
I would have gone for someone better. But
I mean, what's her name so we can stay away from her?
No.
So we won't look her
See,
up.
See, that's what I was saying. Like a 14, 15-year-old me, I was already fucking. So if a teacher would have threw it at me,
Oh yeah.
I would have been in there.
Yeah, but nobody
Swimming.
would have known.
I wouldn't have said,
No,
hold on, now my homeboys would have known.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, yeah.
But other than that, I wouldn't have went home and been like,
Yeah,
Mom,
but back then you couldn't get sent nudes or no shit like that. You had to fucking shake the
Yeah.
camera.
take a
Look at this
Polaroid.
fucking-
Is that a titty?
Taking
What
an
is
acre
that?
to get undeveloped.
And then he snitches on you. Is this so?
Hey, you get that fast one, you get that 1 hour,
Yeah.
1 hour photo.
I would have
They
called
got
you,
time to
Pio.
buy
You ain't gonna believe this shit,
Hey, bro,
bro.
look what I got.
Wait an hour and I'm gonna show you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you.
Call me back at 7, 3 minutes. Man.
Let's go to CVS, bro.
Yeah, but I'll be back there, man. It was simple
Different
times.
It was different.
Yeah, it
times
was
for
totally
sure,
different.
yeah.
Now
We
it's
played
like
till the
people ain't
the
even
lights came
surprised.
on.
Yeah,
when
people-
there's a school shooting, and you're like another one.
Yeah, another one.
You're
Yeah.
like, really? Like, what the fuck?
And that's the sad part about it, though. Really,
Sad.
so that's
Oh,
like
he
one of my
fucked his
biggest
teacher.
fucking
Another one?
fears.
Another
Like-
one.
Yeah, like in life, that's one of my biggest fucking fears for me to be at fucking work or at home or even fucking here, and then I get a phone call like, "Hey, there was a shooting somewhere," and then I'm just gonna be feeling completely fucking helpless because I think for any parent with kids to hear something like that, it fucks you up, and you're like, "Oh shit, what can I fucking do?"
And that's why they say, like, we actually said it today on the show. It's like you have to go with the dreams in your heart over the fears in your head.
Yeah.
Because what happens is, I just believe like this earth is on a frequency, like when we, you know, it's like the manifestation, the law of attraction. It's like you speak shit and actually happening. And I think sometimes the media produces so much fear and you're so scared that you shelter your child. And that's what they want you to do. Keep sheltering your kids so that they're not ready. They don't know how to act in the real world because they've been sheltered. You know, just like the old saying is like, if you spoil your kids, you have to raise your grandkids.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't spoil your kids, you'll be able to spoil your grandkids. And, you know, it just goes to show that sometimes they're producing fear to where you're thinking it and you're actually manifesting it. Instead of being like, man, God's got me. I don't care what happens. I'm going this direction. I ain't even thinking about that shit. That's why you have certain religions that don't watch media or TV or, what do they call it? Curly hair. What the fuck? Damn. What is that? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So there's certain, you know, even when you go to other countries, you know, they ban certain medias and TikTok, China, you know, like they only have educational TikTok and shit.
Yeah.
You know, I just think it's all in the hands of who's controlling the masses, and that's when you get a much.
Well,
you know,
I think you have your conversation. You're good and you're bad. Like if you look at China, Japan, they're one of the smartest people out there.
Yeah.
But they're controlled. They're told what to do though by the government. You know, they're not allowed to talk. You know, have freedom of
Yeah,
speech.
it's China, bro.
Oh, it's China. My bad.
It's China.
But no, Japan too. They're very clean. They, you know.
But there's pros and cons to everything.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
pros and
saying.
cons
It's
to all
like
that
either
shit.
we substitute one for
It's
another.
like, do you want freedom to be free-minded?
Yeah.
Or do you want to be controlled and you're all just geniuses? But you can only have one kid.
Yeah. Right.
Mhm.
And it can't be a girl.
And you can't say what you want. You gotta shut the fuck up and just say it.
So I was
Yeah.
just like,
I want that freedom of speech.
I mean, there's pros and
Right.
cons to everything. Like I said, there's no right or wrong
Right.
way to say this is how it should be. Is everybody's kind of like an experimental phase.
yeah.
Well, they're like, well, let's see how this ends up.
Yeah. And then,
You know, and it's so crazy because I think America keeps falling into trends and fads over morals and responsibilities. I just think it keeps getting worse. I mean, the mothers are getting younger, the grandmothers are getting younger.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
can go to a club with grandma.
mm-hmm.
And her granddaughter's there. You know what I'm saying? And it's nothing new. So what becomes the new regular? You know, back then, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Back then's regular ain't today's regular.
Oh, it's not.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Even the
I took
weed.
my son to a club, so I was like,
Even the weed. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Just,
like
I got high with
everything.
my son too, so then it's another one.
You know, back then we had regular weed.
you're the cool dad, huh?
Mm-hmm. So my son told me, he was like, "Hey, Dad, I just want to let you know." He was already in college, you know. He's
Yeah.
like, "I just want to let you know that I smoke weed. I hope you're not mad." And I was like, "No,
Give me some.
I'm not mad, you
Let me
know.
see what you're smoking.
I'm not
Better
mad.
than
I'm
the
like,
It's just weak, bro.
But
Just,
that was good that he was able to be honest
Yeah.
with you.
I'm like, I'm not mad at you. At the end of the day, I want you're an adult now. You can do what you
And
want."
you didn't force it?
Huh?
He just told you?
Yeah, he just told me. But I've
See,
always had
that's
that
all-
relationship
that's
with
dope.
them.
Okay,
though.
that's yeah.
Like I've always
Because
had that
that's a son
relationship.
who's like, I can talk to my dad about anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not
There you go.
scared.
and I'm the opposite. I can't talk to my dad at all.
Like that's how we
Same.
grew up. We couldn't.
I
do that
lie to
shit.
my pops.
Yeah.
Everything's good.
Yeah.
Everything's
Everything I do is bad.
Yeah, no, right? Just
Oh, no, my
say,
pop.
right.
Like
I'm gonna call that fool right now. Sounds good.
like my mom will find out shit that I
Papa.
did back in the
Vales
day,
madre,
and
He's
she'll be
not
like,
gonna
"I can't
approve of
believe
it.
Papá dijo Accomplice que no vales madre.
that."
I agree. Nah,
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think us growing up, we didn't have that ability to talk to our
I think
parents.
because
that
of
way.
No.
our parents.
Yeah.
was more
Even
old
grown ups
school.
talking,
I think
period. I wasn't
so,
allowed to
because
talk.
I'm
Yeah.
the generation, yeah.
And if you did say something, you were told to shut the fuck up right away.
then, yeah.
Like we didn't have that ability to talk to parents.
Plus, they don't hit their kids no more.
Yo, for real.
Oh,
Like,
I fuck my, hey,
generation
bro, I
does
fuck
it.
my sons up, bro.
like that. So
Hmm.
that's something
I'm
I
still
get-
old school.
I
with
get
it.
flashbacks. If you go like that, I'm on.
Me
I
too.
They know how to fight
I-
too. You got to catch them. Like that.
I'm good with hitting my. I don't hit my kids because I don't.
You
have
didn't raise
to.
your son by hitting him?
Huh?
You didn't raise your 19-year-old by hitting him?
Well, see,
Tell the truth. He's like, I knocked him out once.
Well, no,
He never
see,
tripped.
and what I've never had to like my son, my 14-year-old son. You know, he's had to catch a hand here and there, just for not wanting to do school shit or go to school. Just in general, like small things. You know, my oldest son, he was never really. He did bad shit, but he would always talk to me, so I felt like I never really had to.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like my oldest son, anytime he got in trouble, he would talk to me. Like I feel like I learned.
How's that conversation?
I feel like I learned how to be a dad by experiencing it with him. Cause like one day, I'm gonna say this story, and I'm sorry, son, but one day his mom called me. He goes, "Hey, you need to talk to your son." I'm like, "What happened?" He's like, "I think he's having sex," and I was like,
And a boy. That's what I'm talking about.
That
He's
was
on
me.
without me?
That was me. I was like, yes. But you know, he's fucking 15, 16.
He's
at
9.
the time.
Yeah.
And I was just like, all right, let me go talk to him. And I'm like, hey, what the hell's going on? What are you doing? And he's like, well, my mom's just tripping. I'm like, hold on. First of all, are you having sex already? Like, just be honest with me. He goes, yeah. I'm like, all right, I'm going to say yes one time. Don't take it out of context. But, you know, you're a man. You know, you're becoming a fucking man. I'm happy about that.
Took it for a beer.
If I could have, I would have. But then his mom was really mad, so I was just like,
Got him a ribbon.
I'm like, look, you're gonna go in there and tell your mom that I yelled at you, but I didn't.
And I better not catch you again, motherfucker.
I'm like, but what I am gonna tell you is I'm just gonna give you advice. Wear a condom, because I can't stop you from doing this shit. I'm like, there's no way I can stop you and watch you, but I'm just gonna tell you to be careful. You don't want to have a kid like I did with your mom and be in a relationship that doesn't work out, and then you got to raise a kid, you know, in a separate household. I'm like, you went through that. Do you want to go through that? He goes, no. I'm like, all right, cool. Wear a condom. Be careful what you get into. Not everything that's thrown at you should accept. Like, you know, just make smart decisions. Don't get caught up on something that you shouldn't be a part of. Now, you got a good future, and you having a kid right now will probably stop your plans on being what you really want to be.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, so be smart. But if your mom asks, I yelled at you. You know, and I've always had that
Then
kind
you
of
just slap shit out of him. That way you cry.
I've never had to. Now, my other son, he's a great kid, real quiet, real smart, but man, he hated fucking going to school. And I was like, look, you're either going to be scared of me because you didn't go to school, but you're going to fucking go to school. And if I see you here at the motherfucking house, I'll beat your ass. And then that's how that went down. But, you know, other than that, I've never really
So you just got 2?
Oh, I got them.
Brady Bunch.
I ain't stopped having kids, bro. I got one on the way.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
How many
One
kids
on
you
the
got,
way?
Yeah, I'm about to have 6.
Damn.
I've been busy, bro.
I can't afford 6.
I can't afford these motherfuckers either, but I got them. Like, she's just like,
The
oh.
Brady
Yeah,
Bunch.
I'm just like, dang, I just
So
have
6
one.
kids, how
I
many
only
baby
have
mamas?
one and one only.
I can't call her baby mama. She's my wife. So I have
Okay.
one baby mama and a wife.
Okay, that's not bad.
So I got
As long as it's
one
not 6
kid.
baby mamas.
Right.
I got one kid, and then I got
Mechanic the
the rest of them.
Right?
That's Rick Cannon. Rick Cannon.
The
Yeah,
Mexican
he-
No,
Ricardo
I-
Cannon.
He said, "Let me clarify that."
Let me
first.
clarify. I'm going to have 5 kids with my wife
Oh,
now.
okay.
So
That's dope.
Yes.
so that helps when they're
Congratulations.
in the
Yeah.
same household. Plus, child support would be expensive right now.
I know. That's what I was thinking.
Hey, but income tax.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh,
That's nice.
You about to
You
have
know?
20 bands next month.
It ain't 20. But
He
you know,
acts different when tax season comes around.
hey, it's only for that month because then it goes all the
He's in
way.
Versace robes and everything. And he walks in
How the fuck do you get a tiger?
That's so funny.
So the show, what more can like tell us about the show? Like,
We're #1 hip hop show in the city. Analytics said that there's 36 shows on the Kano Now app, and we're #1 on it. But it fluctuates. I think we became #2 for like 2 weeks,
no way.
but we've been there since April. So, I didn't expect the show to catapult as rapidly as it did, but I've surprised myself a lot with live experiments and a lot of things I've been involved with.
Right.
So I was surprised, but I wasn't because I had high hopes.
Well, I'm the best.
We the best.
You gotta come in with that mentality though.
Yeah, you have to.
Like,
Yeah, and as the team grew, because when it first started, it was me, Mandy, and Mac, and then Chana came in, and then Priscilla came in, and I just thought, when a team starts, you think, we all we got, we're good, and then you get another team player, and it's like, oh, we're great, and then you add Priscilla, and it's like, oh, we're awesome, like we're perfect, like we're ready for the next level, the next stage, and I think that's where we're at, because we had a meeting today, and without jinxing ourselves, I just think 2023 is going to be twice as fun.
Yeah. Besides just like the radio shows that we do, we try to do events as well.
Yeah.
Stuff that's going to bring in the
So
listeners.
these events coming
Listen,
up.
the events all been
2023.
successful.
Oh, okay.
Are
You
you
guys
some
tell
lit
us about
shit.
I
I mean, we've done
The
shit.
last one we did was a listener appreciation.
Yeah, we did a Home of the Killers Halloween party with Tum Tum.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Every event's been sold out,
Oh, nice.
but it's different venues.
Yeah.
But we do them on Wednesdays. So
Yeah, that's what crazy to me. I seen that. I'm like, man,
that's
fucking
just to
Wednesday.
show.
Yeah.
That's to show the fan
Yeah.
appreciation that we
Yeah.
have. Like, I don't care what event we're doing, it's gonna be sold out, and
We go to
that
work
just
next day all
shows
hungover.
not
Man,
only
it's a killer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a killer, yeah.
they wear heels, so
Yeah.
Feet all hurting and
I'm
shit.
just like within an hour and a half, and I'm just like, can we switch?
I brought my running shoes. Comfortable. So, what's the craziest episode you guys have so far? Like,
Or maybe like crazy topics. Because
What?
so much is the episode. Well, today we talked about the difference between a sneaky link and
side
a
chick.
side chick.
Oh shit.
Do you
Yeah.
think there's a
fuck,
difference
that made me
between
think.
those
I'm
two?
like, no, I say no.
That's what I said too. But then she kind of
I have a different
She-
perspective.
Well, we got some outside feedback too. There
I
was
had
a guest
people
at the
actually
show,
wrote in, too.
and
Yeah.
they were like, a sneaky link is like someone you just go.
That's what I first thought.
handle business with, and the side chick's more like, oh, that's my second girlfriend. I gotta watch a movie with
But
this
some
bitch,
side
and I
chicks
gotta
are
do all
secretive
this
too,
shit.
though.
I don't know. Y'all enlighten me. I mean, do you think there's a difference between a
I
side
don't-
chick and
I
a
can't.
sneaky
Because I'm
link?
married.
I'm married. I don't know
I
anything
don't know
about
what this
that.
means.
I have no information.
No.
I'm baffled. Like, I didn't even think there was. I think
I
there's
thought it was the same thing.
I'm like, there's no way.
Like, is
Well,
there
that was
really a difference?
clarification We're trying to. Is there a difference?
But
Really?
then
Like,
again, why
at
do
the-
we need titles?
At the end of the day, they're all there for the same point.
The fuck is, yeah,
Yeah.
You're just trying to fuck, and then
Go on your business.
Yeah.
at least that's just my opinion.
I think this.
But
is
I wouldn't know about any of that stuff.
This is the craziest episode we've had so far.
So I heard.
Well, because it's completely different from what radio talk is.
But what got
Two
us
podcasts
started?
talk.
What got us started on that topic?
It was the Young Miami and P.
Yeah.
Diddy
Exactly.
situation on that.
Yeah, because P. Diddy, he had
You recently had a baby.
well, he had Young Miami that he was, kind of broadcasting as his trophy girl, take her everywhere, be spotted with her, making out with her, other chick going to sleep with her. And then 2 days ago, he has a baby with a total another chick.
Yeah,
So they're like, okay, he has a baby. That must be his main. Young Miami was his side chick.
yeah.
She's like, I'm no one's side chick. So people are like, she's not a side chick. And I'm like, well, obviously he had a baby with this chick. So that's like more important to him than this chick. So she's probably the side chick.
Yeah.
So people are like, oh, she's probably a sneaky links. So then it's like, well, what the fuck's the difference?
That's normal.
No,
now.
I mean there
like,
is no difference. At the end of the day, you're there for a specific purpose, really.
Well, that's normal now. Like, now you see that everywhere. If you don't have a side chick, then what are you doing?
You're not cool?
No, if it goes back
You're
up.
not cool. So
So what else can we expect from We Lit Wednesdays
So-
in the near future? How are y'all gonna end the
Is
year?
that your man?
He was, but I didn't know if to walk out or not.
Her man's in prison.
What? Oh, I was like,
Oh, no.
So when she gets a call,
Go on ahead and answer that call right
oh,
now.
I didn't know.
Because if not-
So I was like,
If not, he'll
maybe
cut
we'll call back
himself.
again.
He'll hurt himself. He won't-
Put him on speaker.
Nah, you answer that phone call. Hey, when your man in jail calls you, you answer it.
Oh yeah, I know. That's why I was like,
Because if you don't, he finds out you're on the
Oh my
canceled
God.
show.
Yeah.
Go ahead if you want. Yeah.
Yeah, you answer.
alright,
We'll talk to him if
I'll
you
tell
want
him
us
to call
to.
back again. Put him on speaker.
Is that
Yeah.
Vatos are
Hey, tell some prison stories right now.
Hey, bro, how's jail?
Anyway,
Where's he at?
I'm in Lubbock right now.
I love it.
Wow.
He is. He's been gone 6 months.
Oof.
It's a tough one. It's a tough one.
How much longer he got left?
You don't ask that, P.O.
So that's so that's the topic. How long does the girl hold him down?
Yeah, no.
We've gone a while, but the thing is, we've also been together 5 years prior to him going away.
Because
She's got 4 kids by him.
I do not.
Oh, I believe it too.
Stupid.
For real?
Oh, see, like now he's calling.
go ahead and answer. Go ahead.
Might as well.
Okay. Do you want me to put him on?
Yeah,
He's
put it
live,
on.
let's
he's
do it.
live on the
It's a cancer show.
podcast.
We just go with the flow.
Y'all are terrible.
Oh,
Oh god.
We might put money in his books.
What-
I
what-
say warn him.
so what question would y'all ask him?
Let me see first. Like, hello,
I like how the voice
I'm
changed.
Annie.
Hey, babe. That's sexy.
We're still doing the interview, and so that's why I didn't answer the first time. But they're like, no, go ahead and answer him.
Yeah,
They want me to put you.
cater
They
to
want
that
me to
man.
put you on speaker.
She just spilled the whole beans. Dang.
They want me to put you on speaker right now.
Hey, she gets. I don't even know you, ma'am. Excuse
Okay.
me. This is a
I don't
7-Eleven.
know. They're like, let's ask him some questions.
No, you said that.
I didn't say anything.
This is 7-Eleven, ma'am. Can you move, please? I'm trying to
Okay.
pay for my gas. I'm trying to pay for my gas, please.
No, yeah. I don't know. You can just say hello.
Thank you, sir. I'm trying to.
You can just say hello.
What's up, man?
How's it going?
Not much, man.
So these are the guys from the podcast, the canceled show podcast.
Make sure you spread the word. Much love.
Tell your people with the
You might
illegal
call me back in,
phones
like, 2015.
to get on YouTube and look at the cancer
Okay.
show.
Okay, we're
Cancel
almost done. All right, bye.
You'll see us here.
Yeah.
What are you gonna say?
Hey, you know why? Hey, that's why she really wanted to hang up. She's like, Accomplice is gonna start talking shit. Let me hang up real
Boy,
quick.
don't drop the soap.
No.
No, you
Unless you like to.
tell him his friends with illegal phones can get on YouTube. Check out the cancer show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're
even
supposed to
the
be
loved
getting
ones out
tablets
there.
soon. Anyways, they're supposed to be getting tablets out there soon. So-
Yeah. Oh, that unit is.
Oh.
Lives are changing. Times are changing.
No, like, dude, like these units have
Even
tablets.
inmates got tablets.
No, and they can watch movies. They can
China
listen to
Lee did
music.
6 years in the feds.
You don't have to tell
I believe that.
everybody everything.
Not 6 years in the feds, but I've been in TDC. But my thing is, like, there's
6 years.
Hold on.
State.
What did you do?
She got teardrops
You don't
all the way down.
understand.
She had to
I
cover
have
them. They're covered by makeup. They're
Yeah,
like all
they
the way
are.
down here.
Hey, you fucking around.
She's a
That's
makeup
why I
artist.
cover my hair
No,
to the
because-
side.
So, hold on.
Teardrops. It's
I
all
usually
puddle
don't
down
judge
here.
people.
It's a puddle.
But you look like
It's a whole
you look like
puddle.
one of those. Like I'm gonna fuck you up, bitch. Keep talking shit.
Mhm.
Oh, what do I
So-
do?
Hey, she got the gun in the purse. She got the gun in the
That's
purse.
why when I'm like, oh, I believe it, bro. I swear to God, I believe it.
Yeah.
Me too. Look, I look like I cut a fish too.
Like, you,
Nah.
Priscilla, shut up.
They're like, no.
You're like one of those.
Nah.
Priscilla look like, who do you want me to call, girl?
You got that emo look for me, like with the boots.
I got
on.
911 right here.
Yeah.
What do I do?
They're kind of cool.
So did you tell her? You said
No, I did. I really do have a TDC number though. Like I wasn't playing about
China Lee got that nose ring in TDZ.
Did you really?
Did you really?
what'd you do?
I'm not
Everybody.
We gonna be best friends.
that. And
for
no, I
sure.
got it before going in there, but I mean, I had it while I was. In
I like how she. What'd you do?
So what you do if you want to talk?
I mean,
about it?
if it's
Is
legal,
It was just honestly, truly, it was just like wrong place at the
Killing
wrong time.
bitches.
But it was more like
Murder.
Not even, but it was just like more with like drugs, like with manufacturing delivery.
That's the old China, though.
Oh,
That's the old China,
We're
yeah.
trying to-
Like,
How long ago was this?
The new China.
The old China.
that's
6
old.
months. 6 months ago.
Hey,
Hey, she
3
just
weeks
got out
ago.
like a couple weeks ago.
She's got out.
Oh shit!
Hey, she's been producing
but,
the show from
honestly,
jail.
I want to say that I changed my life in 2014.
I'm thinking back.
God damn.
Yeah,
Fuck
and
was
I
that?
mean everything. I mean, like I said, I had a whole life story back then, but no, like 2014 and on, like till now, like
Well, let me ask you this: who do you bump heads the most then? With the whole
All
crew?
of them.
All of them?
bros
He's
or
like, they all.
Mac
They all
10 will text me
Yeah,
talking
like-
shit.
Like real
Shauna will
friend
text me
around.
talking shit.
Uh-huh.
Manny Lee won't say nothing. She'll just show up when she wants to.
She
Priscilla
got that
will
superstar
fucking
going on right now.
diva.
Uh-huh,
Manny's
diva.
the diva though. But once you understand how everyone acts and their characteristics, you know how to treat them.
Yeah.
But she's not a diva in the bad.
Like I know I can
No,
talk
she's
more
not.
shit to
No.
Priscilla and she won't fire back the way Chana or Mandy will.
But China's ready to
Priscilla will
fight.
kind of take it and be like, quit.
Get used to
Quit. I'll be like,
Well,
ha
because
ha.
sometimes you'll say something and I'm like, wait, what did he mean by that?
Oh,
And then like a second later,
And Chana will be like,
that was
fuck
mean.
you. like, all right.
Fuck, hey, she got that. She got
I'm gonna talk
that.
to
That
her.
shank in her pocket.
Yeah, that's
Not
the pizza
even.
Chana right there. She's
But
like,
I'd be like, say, what'd you say? Repeat yourself?
She lied. She goes,
That's
I can't.
true. You
I see you
do.
reach into your.
I test water because I talk a lot of shit.
He does.
And
Really?
then sometimes when I'm loud, I think it's intimidating. Certain people you can't intimidate.
But we're all very extroverted.
Yeah, but I mean,
Well,
that's what
they
makes
express
us-
their emotions. 100%.
I just ignore them.
And we're
But
women.
once you learn their characteristics, you know how to treat them.
Mm.
And they're different every week.
What about you, ladies? Who do y'all bump heads with the most? Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just because he be playing around a lot. That's really what it is.
Now he got to keep you on your toes. That's
Yeah.
all it is.
You have a lot of energy, then, right? You must be-
He does carry
Yeah?
He does
Well, before
carry,
my spiritual journey really hit, I would
Which is just awesome.
I would experiment with a lot of, I have convictions and addictions that I had to conquer myself.
Right.
So you never knew what accomplice you were going to get. I could be pilled out, sweating in there, mad.
Yeah.
I could, there's just different accomplices, I don't know, man. I like to try things, see
Yeah.
where it goes. You
Yeah,
know what
that's
I'm
how I
saying?
am. I go with the vibe. Like, if I feel
I
like
may
doing
be on
something,
a
I'm gonna
couple
do
of
it.
pills and,
Yeah.
a couple of drinks, and I may be in a certain tone, and I may not be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I hate to go further than, but I have convictions and addictions that I've been trying to conquer, but they know. They'll know, and like, damn, comes in there smelling like fucking tequila bottle and fucking sweating, and he's on a Percocet, and he's on it's just different vibes. But we all learned
Yeah.
to respect the moods. If you're in that mood, cool. Fuck you too. You know what I'm saying? But
I like that, though.
you learn to work with each other.
That's family,
And
man. That's what it is.
you learn to detect the flaws and appreciate.
That is
you
true.
know,
Because one time
the-
this fucker did an interview high as fuck. He didn't
Oh.
say nothing.
So, I be making edibles sometimes.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro, yes.
I was like,
I be making
Cut this
edibles.
one down, just-
And I felt the need to experiment with some brownies, all right? So I usually make these strong ass edibles, but then I was just like, it's a little piece of the brownie. It ain't gonna be too bad. I was high for like 16 hours.
Go to sleep,
Straight.
wake up still high.
Straight, bro. Like I took this
for a brownie?
out for one fucking brownie about this
Like-
big.
Man.
I swear to God, I
Yeah.
took it at 11 o'clock. We do our show around this time, 9 o'clock. Usually finishes around 10:30, 11. I was high as shit still. Like out of it. And I just felt like it was getting stronger. I was that uncomfortable high because I didn't know when it was gonna stop.
Yeah.
Bro, I've showed up on edibles many times where I couldn't barely talk. And I'm like paranoid thinking about other shit, like did I leave the stove on?
So that's how I was. Like
Yeah.
the whole
And
time.
they're just like, yo, what the fuck?
What's your
I'm talking
problem,
about to
man?
where I'm just like, nah, yeah.
No, I pick them up, and usually we get in the car. Usually we stop talking to each other because we'll start start talking about topics, and we'll be on the rush. Nah, bro, let's say this for the show. So this time he just gets in the car, and he's just like, and I'm like, okay, maybe he's having a bad day. And like, yeah, I'm just trying to stop a little conversation. Yo, bro, he's just like, yeah, well, yeah. Okay, maybe he's having a bad day, whatever. So we get to the show, and the same fucking thing. He's just everyone's talking, and he's just like,
Spaced
Yeah,
out.
I couldn't. So we had like 4 people on the show, and everybody's talking, and I'm trying to figure out who to focus on because I can't focus on everybody at the same time at the moment. And then everybody's drinking, and I'm like, I shouldn't drink, but then I start drinking.
Oh, wow.
So now I'm just like,
Hey,
all,
it's crossfaded.
Yeah,
now I'm just all kinds of
exactly.
crossfaded. So at the end of the show, everybody's like, "Hey, bro, you all right? You were quiet as fuck." Then I'm like, I'm fucking high still. Like, I'm so fucked up still. Like it hasn't gone away, and I'm getting
Yeah.
worried now.
But I also realized to capitalize on the opportunity, and I realized sometimes I was fumbling showing up to the station. You ever heard the saying where like sometimes you get too comfortable for your own good?
Yeah.
And I just felt like, you know, especially when I have an ego.
You have an ego, bro?
It's I feel I earned it, but you know, when you come in the way I did, where I didn't request to be on the radio, the opportunity landed on my lap. I get into it. Show's number one. Like, then you start feeling like, I can do whatever the fuck I want. You know, so I would start coming in, and then I started getting feedback. Oh, man, the show kind of sucked today. And, oh, man, you had the big dogs listening, and you're a little off. Because I feel like when I'm on my A game, man, I'm the best. I just feel that way. I'm on it. And they know that.
Yeah.
They'll tell me,
Yeah.
oh, you're
Like
on it
today's
today.
show.
And I feel sometimes when I come in there too comfortable, like I could do this in my pajamas, fresh out of bed. I think that's when I fumble, when I just feel like sometimes when I get the most listeners. And I'm not in my A bag, and if you've never heard the show before. So I had to learn every day should be the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Every show should be the playoffs. Every show should be
Right.
do this to win.
Yeah.
And I noticed when I started treating it like that, so did they. When Priscilla J used to come in, she wouldn't get dressed.
Wait, what?
I remember I
So
had
you
a
talking
mom face.
shit?
When China, like, it's like sometimes I just think like it's the way you conduct yourself.
Yeah.
I think when they come in, makeup, hair did, everything like, and I come in presentable, chains, new clothes, like we come in with a certain swagger, we're bringing that to the airwaves.
Right.
And I just think sometimes when we come in like it's a chore, it's gonna sound
Sometimes we do go out there like where we just roll out of bed, but it hasn't been like that. I mean, personally,
but we had to learn.
yeah, we did.
And I just think that all this is a learning phase, and now that you know,
You're coming up.
I think sometimes you know it's gonna be a roller coaster to get to that successful stage. And I think, you know, like I said earlier, failure is a lesson. Like it's man.
Yeah, you gotta
because
fuck
when
up.
you fail at a show, it really brings you like, you know, it takes to lose a game to really appreciate the win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's the same thing with the show. You know, when we're all there in our A game, man, we're really, I think, the number one show in the area code.
Yeah, that's why I tell her after I did that and I got super fucking high, I'm like, I ain't getting high before the show.
Nah.
At least you know.
I ain't experimenting before the show.
Yeah.
If I'm high, but I'm not experimenting that way no more. Like I'm gonna calm down with the edibles.
But when you make some edibles, let me know.
Yeah, definitely. Let me know.
You know.
We can talk about this after the show.
I know.
Off camera, you know. The kids are watching, don't do drugs.
Yeah, don't.
Definitely don't enjoy
We all failed that dare. You guys
It's
did
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Red ribbon
with
week.
the
I
dare
signed that
dog.
petition.
Oh yeah.
Y'all signed that little dare pledge?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take my name off of that.
How
shit
did y'all
now.
do?
Just
I was the guy in the video selling the kid drugs.
I believe it.
I don't smoke.
No?
I used to. I can't remember.
She be vaping the whole studio.
I just be vaping.
She's all, you can't smoke in here?
It's
You
different.
know.
I mean, it's still bad, but
Is it?
But to everybody listening, y'all need to check out Accomplice Boss Talk, the album. So,
Yeah.
And
Oh,
also
yeah.
tag into the WeLitWednesday
on
page
KNON.
yeah.
Okay,
And jam that Kai Woods Blinded album. It's out right now. Too.
as well. Yes.
Kai Woods dropping some fire shit. Check it out.
Yeah.
You know, when I met him, was through a mutual friend. And I'd heard his music. And I wasn't like super ecstatic, like, oh, he's the dopest thing I ever heard. I was just like, he's got potential. Then I seen him perform. I was like, that was whack. I said, but I applaud that you went out there and did the whackness in front of all these people. Come to the studio, let's work. And when he came, I wasn't too satisfied either with that, but I applauded on how he did the song, even though it wasn't his style of music. I had him on some gangster shit. He did it 20 minutes, and it was decent. It wasn't bad. But when he explained this ain't really my type of vibe, I said, well, tell me what your type of vibes is. That's when he opened the library's catalog. I was like, oh, shit. Because now I'm hearing it in a different environment. I'm not hearing it from a phone. I'm not hearing it in the car. I'm not hearing it in the club, a bunch of people. I'm hearing this in the studio, on the sound system, where I really will pay attention to it. So sometimes you got to set the scene. When I heard it, I was like, I could do something with this. In less than a year, he'll be performing at a Coliseum this Saturday in Amarillo. And that's just to go to show you that sometimes, even if you don't believe in yourself, as long as someone else can be that uplifting, inspiration that you need to bring out you out of you, the better you out of you, the greater you out of you, so you can shine to your fullest potential. And whatever it takes is whatever it takes. And I think he's still not at his fullest potential. And he's still like a super dope fucking artist. And I think that he's going to be a problem for his genre, which I think is like pop or new wave. I really don't know how to categorize it, but I just think that he's really going to be a sight to see this next year.
Oh, yeah.
Because he just started working with me. And I just got him with producers, and I just got him with studio engineers, and I just got him to where his first album sounded like he's ready for the big leagues. Every major artist that's heard him is like, he's fucking dope. Because he's left field. Sometimes when you hear the same thing every day, it's nothing. Right. It's like, I've heard this before. But when you hear something new and it's dope, you'll gravitate towards it. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, it was a pleasure having you guys on.
I know. I feel like we did like 4 or 5 hours, right?
I know. We've been going.
An hour and 32 minutes.
Pretty
That
good.
ain't too bad.
That ain't too bad.
Ain't too bad.
But anything else that y'all would like to tell the people
We
where
Lit
they
Wednesday.
can reach you at?
We Lit Wednesday.
Every Wednesday,
Instagram.
4 to 6.
4 to 6. KNONnow.org or the app. Peep the album. Just follow the movement, really.
Yeah.
Like we're a family and we're an interesting family. And I think that y'all should stay tuned. We Lit Wednesday Instagram. My personal Instagram is at Accomplice1127.
Mine's Priscilla J. PriscillaJai.
Mine is Chanalee, CHANALEE__.
Yeah, and then we got Mandy Red .erotic.ent and DJ Mac 10 spelled out MACTEN. But follow the team, or if you go to We Lit Wednesday, you can just
go ahead and
coordinate with what's tagged on there. But really, I suggest you latch on now so we can get to know the listeners now, because next year it's gonna be too many to count.
Next year is gonna be a exciting year. So
Hey, if you ever need any more, host or whatever,
Man, y'all can come by the show.
a guy with a microphone,
Next week.
Now I know.
Whenever y'all want to drop this episode, we'll promote it on the show and tell them it's out now, officially on YouTube.
And you guys are always welcome here too, man. Anytime.
Hey man, I'll
Don't-
come
don't
back and
just pull
preach
up.
some more, man. My spirit
hey,
is
hey,
hurt.
Hey, that was
bro.
dope. That was dope. Hey, you just being real. You just being
Love
yourself.
that.
At the end of the day, we can't ask for more than that.
know,
And I got some stories just like you, man.
Yeah,
I'd love
I
to share
want
with
people
you.
to know that there's a higher power out there in case they ever feel like there's no one that has their back. I just think, man, they should just look up
There you go.
and just talk. They'll listen. He'll listen. I promise.
And I think it's anybody that's going through. I'm gonna say this before we leave. Anybody that's going through a mental health, all that, please
Yes.
reach out. It's very important. We keep losing men because we don't say nothing. And
Absolutely. And the youth, it's the youth that's affected. Like I said, suicides are at the highest rate ever. There's a lot of shit at the highest rate ever. But just remember, like, this is momentary sadness, momentary, where you feel down, where you feel like you're defeated or it's a deficit in your life, or, you're just in a ditch or in a hole that you can't get out of. It's momentary, man. God has a great plan for you. And as long as you're alive, God ain't done. So just stick with it, man.
yes,
You
sir.
overcome all this shit.
So you guys heard it.
yep.
Now, well, thank y'all guys very much
Thanks.
for everything
Thank
coming
y'all.
through here.
Thank y'all.
Thank you, Accomplice,
We'll
again.
make me another one because this is.
Yeah. And you got anything left?
We got
Check us out. The
Call
Couch Show
through the Mandy
Instagram.
Red.
Oh, yeah, Mandy
Shout
Red.
out to Mandy Red. I still got to talk about Mandy Red.
DJ
Yeah.
Mac 10.
Right there.
Y'all let her know I'm looking for her, all right?
Check us out.
She'll know.
Show.
Until next time. Hey,
Canceled show.
Adios,
Gang.
muchachos.
hey.